So do you guys remember the chicken egg thing that we did in the last class? Everybody enjoyed chicken on last Sunday? Yeah? How do we use the chicken theory for doing the decimal, finding our decimal values? Okay. So today is Saturday. So today before we start learning anything, first thing we do is tables.
Tables.
Yes. So everybody turn on your video so that I can see you guys. I don't want to talk to myself. I don't enjoy talking to myself. Okay? Alright. So let's see who all remembers the tables. So we will start with Salini. Yeah? Okay. So Salini, table till 8 or 10? 10? Okay. 6 8 ja. 6 8 ja.
48.
4 9 ja.
36.
10 7 ja.
7.
70. 9 8 ja.
72.
8 9 ja.
72.
9 9 ja.
81.
7 7 ja.
49.
10 9 ja.
90.
6 6 ja.
36.
Oh, very nice. So this is what Salini gets. Okay. Alright. Let's go to Ashwini. Yeah? Ready? Ashwini, ready?
I'm Adu.
Sorry, Aditi. Okay. I'm getting older now, so I can see Aditi. I was, with my glasses, I was seeing a different name. So, sorry about that, beta. Okay? So, Aditi, are you ready?
Yes.
Table till 8 or 10?
10.
10? Okay. So, I know that you have memorized tables in a different way, so I'll ask it that way only, okay? For now. Unless 6 into 7. 6 times 7.
42.
Okay. 4 times 8.
32.
7 times 8.
56.
9 times 4.
36.
8 times 9.
72.
10 times 7.
70.
8 times 8.
64.
6 times 9.
54.
So this is what Aditi gets as well. 2 times. Very nice, brother. Very nice. Okay? Alright. Oops. So many. Alright. So let's go to Ayush. Ayush, can you hear me okay now?
Yeah, no.
Okay. So you are ready with the tables till 8, 10, till 6, till 8. Okay. And let's see. And again, in my class, it is perfectly okay to make mistakes. I love kids making mistakes, okay? If you make mistakes, just be happy about it. Okay. Okay, so let's see. 8 6 ja.
48.
Very nice. 5 9 ja.
45.
Very good. 6 8 ja.
42.
6 8 ja 48.
48.
4 9 ja.
36.
6 7 ja.
42.
Okay. 8 8 ja.
8 64 65
64. 8 8 ja 64. Okay. So again, this is what Ayush gets. So this is second class for Ayush, and I know Ayush has not got enough chance to practice, but I don't think Ayush has not been doing tables. Now we will do something to make it faster. So I did not find you making mistakes, Ayush, but I want you to be faster. Now let's do it this way, okay? Let's check how good the teacher is. Let's check. Who wants to give me tables? Let's see if I memorize it. Ans. So okay. So ek kaam karenge Lokesh ji, what we can do is next time when he joins, just put the name Ans on the screen so that I don't rely on my memory. Okay, I'm getting old now. Huh? Okay. All right. So who's going to ask me tables? Let's see. I mean, what I was telling Ans was, okay, yeah, I see Aditi and Salini both want to challenge the teacher. Yes, go ahead. 120. 36.
'I do not.
Huh? Go ahead, ask. Don't have to be shy. You can always check who is teaching you and is he qualified to teach you or not.
8 is a
16.
12 6
12 6 or 72.
3 12
36. Okay, now Ayati gets a chance. Let Ayati also ask me questions. Yeah, Ayati.
7 times
7 times
9.
63.
8 times 8.
64.
9 times 2.
18. You can ask me till 20 maybe.
1 times 3.
Say that again.
1 times
1 times 4.
1 times
20.
1 times
20. That will be 20. Okay.
16 times 8.
16 times 8. 128. Okay. So teacher's exam is done. Thank you so much for asking, and I'll tell you why I was asking you guys to ask this question. The reason was that you guys saw when you were asking me questions, how much time did I take to respond to it? As soon as you said that, within a second, right? That is how I want you guys to know it. I don't preach what I don't practice. So that's why I'm telling you guys that if I'm asking you to memorize the tables, I also need to memorize it. And that helps. So everybody here in this group, I know you all know tables. I am yet to come to Jaganya. But everybody in the group, make sure that you are spending 2-3 minutes of your time. Let's say you are taking bath. Okay? Shower is doing its work. You are just enjoying the water. What you will do? Okay. 5 1 5, 5 2 10, 5 3 15. Like you sing songs while taking bath, right? You sing a table one day. Yeah? Maybe that was not the great example. I'm saying whenever you are not busy with something, when you are free and you are getting bored, sitting on the sofa, let me see if I remember the table of 7. 7 1 7, 7 2 14, 7 3 21, 7 4 28, 7 5 35, 7 6 42, 7 6 7 7 49. Complete till 10, done. It takes less than a minute or maybe 2 minutes. But when you do that, you will be quick. Okay? Alright, so I want each one of you to spend 2 to 3 minutes every day memorizing tables. And once you memorize the tables, catch hold of somebody in the family, say, okay, fine. Can you ask me questions on tables till 8? And let's see how much time you are taking. Do that in a more playful way is what I'm saying. Okay? Alright, let's go to Jaganya. So Jaganya, table till 10?
12.
Till 12. 12 4 ja.
48.
11 9 ja.
99.
7 9 ja.
63.
6 9 ja.
54.
12 5 ja.
60.
6 8 ja.
48.
5 9 ja.
45.
6 6 ja.
36.
9 9 ja.
81.
This is what Jaganya gets. Good job. Okay. So there is no difference between this one and this one. Okay, both are same. I chose one of the expression to share that I was feeling good about my kids, right? When you guys do something good, I feel happy about it, right? So, all right. So what are we going to learn today? We learned simple operations. We learned addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and we learned how to convert decimals also. Yes? So if I have a fraction, something like this, what is that?
Equal and fraction.
We'll come to that. See, I mean, in this class, when we learn something, we will not take any stress. Do you see me taking stress? Do I look stressed out? No, right? I don't want any of you to look stressed out. Math is a subject that we want to enjoy, that we want to have fun with. Okay, so that's how chicken and egg came into picture, right? I don't know whether you guys had chicken after doing sums or not, but it's easy to relate. When you do something that is fun, that remains with you much longer time. Okay, so only study as much as you enjoy. Don't study for the sake of making anybody happy, because even if you sit 8 hours and don't enjoy, that will not last with you. Okay, anyways, I know your parents will take care of it, but coming back to what we did was, okay, if I have, let's say 11 by 55, what it means is I have to divide 11 by 55. And that is what we learned, right? We are not going to do this sum. I am not going to scare you guys. Where did Jaganya go? Okay, I think Jaganya is not there and Kavyan forgot to join today. Let me remind her. Kavyan. Okay. Has not joined the class yet. Okay. So, what I was saying was, we learned if I have a fraction 11 by 55, that means divide 11 by 55. See, this is not math, this is English. 11 by 55. This is division sign. Divide 11 by 55. Right? This is English, no math. And then we did this one. So we will not do this one. Nobody knows the table of 55 unless you guys tell me that you do. Does anybody know the table of 55?
It's 5.
I'm sorry?
It's 5.
It's 5. Now I'm saying, does anybody know the table of 55? No? Don't have to know that. That will be just an overkill. Don't do that. We'll learn some tricks how to deal with it, but you don't have to memorize the table of 55. That's not needed. Okay, so let's look at the easy one first. So what did we learn was this, that if I have 12 by, let's say 8, divide 12 by 8, And I'm just doing the recap, okay? So that means divide 12. 12 is to be divided by 8. By 8. This is what it is. So what will you do? First number, 1 is smaller than 8. Not enough. I will pick first two numbers. 8 1 is 8. 8 2 is 16. I cannot go to 8 2 is 16. 8 1 is 8 is what I will do. What is remaining? 4. Now 4 is smaller than 8. And I don't have any number that is going to come down. That is when chicken comes. The chicken comes and gives one egg. 8 times 4. 8 times 5 is 40. Done. All done. Nothing remaining. No remainder. All done. We converted 12 by 8 is equal to 1 by 1.5. This one you guys knew it. I just revised. Now, so we have fraction. Yeah? We had fraction. We converted that to decimal. If I ask you guys to convert a decimal to a fraction, how much that will be? Yes, Aditi, go ahead.
1.45.
145. 1.45. I'm saying convert that into fraction. How much that will be? And there is a very easy method for doing it. Let's see if you guys know it already. If I have 1.5, how much that will be in fraction? I don't want to deal with decimal. I want to convert that to fraction. How much that will be? 15 by 10. Okay? Now you will tell me how. So you guys are clear, right? What we are trying to do? In the previous class we learned if I have a fraction, how do I divide and convert that to a decimal using the chicken egg thing. Correct? Do you guys remember that? Now we are trying to do the reverse, meaning I have a decimal. How can I convert that to a fraction? Any guesses? Now? Okay. That is okay. Okay. Alright. So, if I have a decimal, how do I convert to a fraction? Very easy. Very, very easy. You don't have to do any math. Like I say, right? I don't teach you very much math. I teach you guys to play with something. So this is what we are going to play with. I have 1.45. I have to convert that to fraction. What will I do? I will just write the full number without worrying about the decimal. I had 1.445. What did I do? I said this equals to 145. Okay? Now, we cannot ignore the decimal. We just ignored it for a little bit. Just for 10 seconds. We just forgot about this and wrote the number here. Okay? Now, how many decimals do I have here? One decimal point only? Yeah? This is one decimal point. I will write a 1 here. Okay? Now, count how many digits I have after the decimal. 1, 2. 2 digits, 2 zeros. Done. So if I have a decimal number, I can convert the... Yeah, Aditi, you were saying something. You raised your hand. Yeah, tell me better.
Actually.
Same thing? Okay. Okay. So what I was saying was that if I have a decimal, how to convert to fraction is very easy. We don't have to do any math. It is like telling a story. Let's say I have 22.457. Somebody says convert that to fraction. What will you do? You will do first thing. Forget about the decimal, write all the numbers. 2, 2, 4, 5, 7. That's what you did. Now you recall, oh, I missed decimal. I forgot about decimal. Now let's take care of it. So you put a 1 for the decimal. A 1 for the decimal, okay? And then count how many digits you have after decimal. How many you have? How many digits do you see on the board here after decimal? 3? 3 digits, 3 eggs or 3 zeros. Okay? If somebody says convert 2.5 into fraction, what will you do? 25 divided by 25. You wrote the numbers. Now you come to this. Okay, decimal. I put a 1 for the decimal and then count the digits. 1 digit, 1 0. That's it. Simple. Yeah? Everybody with me? So far? Okay. Now, here is a question for you all. I want you guys to convert this into fraction. Tell me how much it is. 11.47. Convert that into fraction. And this is not math, this is story, okay? Just do it like a story. You got it? Jaganya, how much is that?
I got 1,007.
Say it one more time.
I got 1,000. Would you mind?
You can just say 1147. I'll just read the numbers.
1147
By 100. Okay? That's one answer. Let's see how much Shalini got.
I got the same.
You got the same? Copy paste. 1147. So you don't have to read it that way. You can say 1147 by 100. Or whatever. How about you, Aditi? Got the same?
I got 1,047.
Very nice. How about you, Ans?
I can't get it.
What is that?
I didn't.
You did not understand? Okay, so let's try to see. That is why I gave the question to you all, right? I am trying to find out opportunity so that I can teach one more time. Okay, now, first of all, do you know what we are trying to do? We are trying to convert a decimal number. See, yesterday or in the previous class we learned how do we convert a fraction to a decimal, right? We learned about the chicken egg thing, right? We have a fraction. How do we convert to decimal? Meaning we divided 5 by 8 and we did all that magic, right? Putting a decimal made 58, 5 the 8, 6 the 48, 2 decimal gives me one more 0 here, 8 to the 16, 4 decimal gives me one more 0 here, 8 5 the 40. So this is what we did in the previous class, meaning we learned how to convert a fraction to decimal. Today we are doing reverse of that, meaning if I have a fraction, if I have a decimal, I have a decimal as 2.5. Okay? I have a decimal number 2.5. Okay? How do I convert that to a fraction? How can I convert that to a fraction? Very easy. Whatever number you have here, write it as is. Meaning, just forget about the decimal for a little bit. You have 2.5, you ignored the decimal, you wrote 25. Okay? You just assume that there is no decimal and you wrote the number. Then what would you do next? Since there is a decimal, you cannot ignore it and we are trying to convert that to fraction. So you wrote the number as is and then Instead of decimal, you wrote a 1. For the decimal, you wrote a 1, and then you counted how many numbers I have on the right hand side. How many numbers did we have? Only 1. So 1 digit. 1 digit between 1 0. Yeah? Now let's take this example. 14.2374. Somebody says convert this into a fraction. 14.2374. Same approach. And pay attention here, okay? What did I do? 1, 4, 2, 3, 7, 4. I just wrote all the numbers. 1, 4, 2, 3, 7, 4. All the numbers I wrote here. Okay? Then next thing what I'm doing is, now let's take care of the decimal. I put a 1 for the decimal. And count how many digits I have after decimal. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 digits. 4 digits mean 4 zeros. Done. So this decimal became this fraction. 14237 by whatever it is. 1.4. I mean 4 zeros. Yeah. Now let's try doing 1. Okay, because there is no math that we learn without doing it. So let's try doing few sums, and then we should be able to. Let's say 2.25. Can you convert that to fraction? Else? Try it. It's okay. I mean, I'm okay teaching it 5 more times. It's okay. Perfectly fine. 2.25. Convert that to fraction. So, okay. Ans, do you want to tell me how you would want to solve it?
Yes.
No? No, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. So like I always say, you can make mistakes, and when my kids make mistakes, I enjoy that. I want you to make mistakes. It's okay.
Yeah. It's okay. So, what it's after number of decimals, whatever number of digits.
So, okay, so hear me out, okay? Next 30 seconds, just pay attention to what I'm saying, okay? I'm here, okay? Do I look scary? No? No, I don't, right? Pay attention. Look at me, okay? Now, 2.25, I'm trying to convert that into fraction. Clear? No problem? Easy peasy? Yeah? What is the first thing you will do? You will just write it as is. You will just write all the numbers. Forget about the decimal for a little bit. You just write all the numbers. 225. I had 2.25. I wrote 225. I wrote all the numbers in the same sequence without worrying about the decimal. Okay? That was the first thing I did. So far okay? All good? Now, once I wrote the numbers, then I realized that, oh, I made a mistake. I forgot the decimal. How do I take care of it? How do I fix that mistake? I will write a 1, just a number 1, because there is one decimal here. There is one decimal, right? I will write a 1. Okay? Now, some more fun. After the decimal, how many digits I have? 1 and 2 digits, right? I have 2 digits. I will put 2 zeros. So, as many zeros you will put for each digit after decimal. Okay? You are not looking at this side. You are not looking this side. You are looking only this side after decimal. Okay? On the right hand side. So, you have 2 digits, you will put 2 zeros. And you are done. One more example. Same approach. 4.172. Not difficult. It might look like a bigger problem. It's an easier problem. What will I do? I will write all the numbers. 4172. I have written the numbers. Then comes the decimal. I have a decimal, so I will write a 1. Okay? Then I will count how many digits I have. 1, 2, 3. 3 digits. 3 zeros. Done. Yeah? Does it look okay? Does it bother you? No? Okay. Math is not supposed to bother any of us. If it does, that means the teacher is not good. Okay? Alright? Okay. So, everybody is good? Thumbs down from whom? Teacher is not good? Okay. Alright. Good. So, we learned the fraction. How do we convert a decimal to a fraction? Yeah. We had learned how to convert fraction to decimal also before. Sally, you are saying something? Say that again. It's okay. What is that? I could not hear you. I'm not able to hear you, Shalini. Okay. If it's not so important, maybe you can tell me offline, okay? You can send me a chat message also. That's it. Alright. Now, as I keep telling you guys, we don't study, we play. For the last question raised. Yeah, okay. Tell me, what was the answer for you?
It was the same.
Same?
It was 2 to 5
by 100?
by 100.
You are good. You have learned it. You understood it. Ans, do you want to solve one sum?
Okay.
Okay. Let's do 1.74. I want everybody to try solving it. I know it's not difficult, but still, just try it. More you play, more you learn. That's it. 1.74. Convert that to fraction. Tell me how much it is. Okay. Shalini. Okay, I will. Wait, Shalini. I want to hear Ans first.
You see it.
7 divided by 100.
How much it is, Ans?
1.7 divided by 100.
Very nice. That means you learned it. See, you are not in front of me. I cannot pat your back. What will I do? I'll pat my own back. Say, oh, good job. I explained nicely. Yeah? Okay. Alright. So again, here in this class, okay? That's why I keep telling everybody. Nobody has to be shy. Nobody has to think that, oh, if I say something it is wrong, people will laugh. No, nobody is supposed to laugh. We are all trying to enjoy math. That's the purpose. Okay? Alright. So, yeah. Now, 1.74 becomes 174 by 100. Shalini, did you get the same answer? Did you get the same answer, Shalini?
Yes.
How about you, Aditi? Same? Very nice.
Yes.
Jaganya, same? Very nice. I also got the same answer. Very nice. Yay, we are all friends. Okay, alright, let's go to next one. So, everybody is laughing. Whenever I said we are all friends, they are thinking, okay, we are 8 year, 10 year, 11 year kids. This 45, 47-year-old guy is trying to be our friend. But yeah, I mean, you need to be friend with your teacher so that you can share. You can share what you understood, what you did not. Right? If I don't know that, I would not be able to figure out what should I do to make it easy for you guys. Okay, stop playing with that. We are done playing. Okay, let's talk about one more game. It's called tic-tac-toe. Who all has played tic-tac-toe?
Me.
Everybody? Okay. Alright. So, let's say, how is tic-tac-toe important or relevant for maths? What is the relationship between tic-tac-toe and maths? Okay, yeah, Aditi, let me see what Aditi has to share with us. Tell me, beta, what is the value of tic-tac-toe in math? Tell me.
Most of it.
Sorry? Multiplication, yes. And you all will be surprised to know that tic-tac-toe, which we started playing when we all were small, right? Even, I mean, you guys are still small. When I was small, some 40 years ago, that is when I used to play tic-tac-toe, and I never realized that tic-tac-toe is going to be so important for maths. Okay? Now I'll show you an example. If I say 4 by 8 into 2 by 7 into 3 by 4, I can literally do tic-tac-toe here. See, this 4 and this 4, tic-tac-toe, knocked off. Yeah? See, what option we have? When I have something like this, what do I have to do? I have two options. I can multiply all the numerators, which means 4 times 2 is 8 times 3 24. It becomes 24. Divided by 8 times 7. 8 7 is 56. 56 times 4. It becomes how much? 56 times 4 becomes 224. Okay? So I see, are we late for the next class? What is the time right now? Okay, we still have 20 more minutes. I think some kids from the next level were joining a little early. Okay, so if I have to multiply these fractions, 2 by 4 by 8, 2 by 7, 3 by 4. Let's play with it, okay? So if I have to multiply these fractions, what do? We will say, okay, fine. Everything that is on the first floor, everything on the second floor. Okay? Together. So 4 into 2 into 3. Whatever I have on the basement is here. 8 into 7 into 4. That's it. Yeah? If I have fractions like this, or let's go with easy ones first. So if I have to multiply, let's say, 4 by 9 into 3 by 16. Okay? What will I do? This means we have to multiply all that we have in the numerator. 4 into 3 divided by 9 into 6. This is what we have to do. Okay? So far so good? This is okay? We are trying to multiply two fractions. This is what happens. Okay? Everything on the numerator gets multiplied and everything on the denominator gets multiplied. Yeah? Are you guys with me so far? No? Okay. Now, what will it become? 4 times 3 is 12. 16 times 9, 144. See, I was bragging about my table knowledge. 16 times 9, 144. I did that in less than a second, right? That is what you will do once you know the tables. Okay? So this is what the answer is. Or I had the option of playing with this instead of doing multiplication. I don't want to memorize table of 16. Or if I don't know, I can still solve it. What will I do? I have 4. 4 I can write as 4 into, or I can write this as 2 into 2. This is fine. I broke 4 into 2 into 2. And multiplied by 3. Whatever is the numerator, 4 I could split into 2 into 2. Okay? 3 is fine, we could not break it. Or I can write 3 into 1 maximum, that's it. Now, I have 9. 9 I can also write as 3 into 3. Yeah? I have 16. I can write this as 2 into 8. Yeah? This is 16, this one. And this is 9. I just broke this into 2 parts. Okay? Now, this is where tic-tac-toe comes into play. This is where tic-tac-toe comes into play. See, all the same things in the first floor and second floor, you can knock them off. I have a 2 here. I have a 2 here. This and this gone. Tic-tac-toe. I have a 3 here and I have a 3 here. This and this gone. Can I break 8 further? I can say 8 equals 4 into 2. So my 16 became 2 into 4 into 2. Okay? I have one more 2 here. I can knock off this 2 and this 2 also. What is remaining? The numerator I have only 1 and denominator I have 3 into 4. 3 into 4. This becomes 1 by 12. Earlier we got 14 and 12 by 144. This becomes 1 by 12. So, I am thinking that this might look a little complicated to begin with, but actually, we will learn how to add fractions, subtract fractions, multiply fractions, divide fractions, in the coming classes. But today, I just wanted to give you guys a feel that a lot of multiplication that we do, or multiplication or divisions we do, that we can do in a more playful way. And you can always relate that with tic-tac-toe. Okay? So before we go deeper into tic-tac-toe, let's learn something called factorization. Okay? Yeah? Let's learn factorization today. Who is sending message to me? Tic-tac-toe go. Tic-tac-toe go, okay? And that is coming from Shalini. So tic-tac-toe, we will come to tic-tac-toe again and we'll keep coming on to it, okay? Because that is very important. It's the most playful part of maths, okay? But we'll come to that. There's something that we need to learn before we go to tic-tac-toe, okay? We will learn about something called factorization, meaning breaking something into 2 factors. Yes, Hans, you're saying something.
I already know factorization.
You already know factorization? I also know factorization, but when I'm learning with you guys, I'm revising myself. So it's good that you know, and when you know something, and when we come across the same thing one more time, it gives us a chance to revise. Okay? So that if you knew factorization before in a certain way, I will teach maybe some other way or same way. If there's something new that you learn, nothing like it. And anyways, you guys will get homework to practice. So math is all about practice. Whatever we know, we keep on practicing those things so that it remains with us. Yeah? Shalini, go ahead.
I think
What is that?
I'm not someone.
You are knocking someone?
No,
What?
assignment. I'm not getting them.
You are not getting them? No, I am sending the assignment on WhatsApp to all the parents. Okay? So ask daddy or mommy to print the assignment for you, do the assignment, and everybody in the class, they have to do the assignment and they have to show it to their parents. Say, okay, this was the assignment, this was the question, this is how I have done. It's like you're teaching your parents. Because when you teach your parents, when you explain how you have done, what you have done, then you would know whether you have understood it or not. And your parents also would know that, okay, whether you have got the concept right or not. And if there is a gap, they will let me know that, okay, you taught my kid something wrong. And that is when I will fix the problem. Okay? Alright. So, assignment is not for you guys for sending it to me. Rather, I ask all my kids to show the assignments to their parents. So that, even if I am not able to check the assignments you guys are able to do, and you are able to actually meet the purpose of the assignment. Okay, assignment is not for loading you guys with a lot of things. Assignment is meant for you guys to practice the concepts that we learned in the class. Okay? Yeah? Okay, so tell me who doesn't know factorization in the class. And if one person says so, I'll be very happy. You kind of know it. Okay. So factorization is nothing but an opportunity for us to use tables. Okay. Whatever table we know, we apply that to break bigger numbers into smaller numbers. So when we talk about factorization, what we are essentially saying is we use this technique for breaking bigger numbers to smaller numbers. Because math is all about simplifying bigger problems into smaller problems. If you make them small, if you make the number small, if you make the problem small, it's easy to solve. If you make it complicated, then you know what happens. Okay, so if I have, let's say 14, I can write 14 as 1 into 14. I can write 14 as 2 into 7. Is there any other way I can find 14? Probably not. Yeah? Now look at 16. So this is breaking 14 into 1 is called factorization. Or 2 into 7 is called factorization. You are breaking that to smaller pieces. Whatever was 14 before became 2 into 7. Similarly, if I have 16, I can write this as what? 2 into 8. I can write this as 4 into 4. I can write this as 2 into 2 into 4. Or I can write this as 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. Basically what I did, I found that on 2 into 8. Now 8 I can write as 2 into 4. So 2 into 2 into 4. And again 4 I can write as 2 into 2. So this is how it became. So you have these many options. You are breaking a bigger number into smaller numbers depending on the table, right? 2 8 are 16, 4 4 are 16. And then 4 you again broke into 2 into 2. And this 4 also you broke. I need to get some water. So, factorization is a technique. Hello, Sagarika. Okay. So kids have started joining for the next class and we have 8 more minutes. So, yeah, we'll continue. So, factorization is a technique for breaking bigger numbers into smaller numbers. Okay? Yeah? Now let's look at it. Let's see how factorization and tic-tac-toe are good friends. Factorization and tic-tac-toe are good friends, very good friends, best buddies, besties. Yeah? Okay, let's look at it. If I have 14 by, let's say, 42. Okay? 14, table of 14 you guys have not memorized yet. Even if I know, I don't feel comfortable dealing with table of 14. What I want to do, make it simple. 14 I can write as what? 2 times 7. Yeah? 2 times 7 became 14? Or 14 became 2 times 7? 42. I know 7 6 are 42. Yeah? Now you say tic-tac-toe. Tic-tac-toe. Yeah? 14 by 42 became 2 by 6. You can even make it much more simpler. It became 2 by 6. Now you know 2 I can write as 2 into 1. And 6 I can write as 2 into 3. See, I am factorizing it. And applying tic-tac-toe. 2 and 2 gone. Tic-tac-toe always knock off the same numbers, okay? On the numerator and denominator. And make sure that you have only multiplication when you are doing tic-tac-toe. If you have something like 2 plus 3 divided by 3 plus 9 and you do tic-tac-toe, this is a mistake. Don't do that. Tic-tac-toe only works when you have a tic-tac-toe is only when you have a multiplication. Okay? Yeah? So don't do tic-tac-toe when you are doing addition or subtraction, only with multiplication. Okay? What is that?
What about division?
Division I don't treat as a separate thing. we don't do division. What we do is we convert division into multiplication and then we treat them. We'll talk about that. Division is again something like dancing, okay? The number dances. We'll talk about that in the next class, okay? So, what we are doing here is, when I have a number, I factorize that and then I apply tic-tac-toe because it helps me simplify this. Now look at this. This one was looking like an uncle. This one is looking like a baby. Isn't it? Babies are much more cuter than the uncles. Yeah? You converted this uncle into a baby. Yeah? So that's what factorization helps. Factorization helps us convert an uncle-like problem into a baby-like problem. Bigger problem to a smaller problem. Yeah? So we learned factorization, we learned how to convert a decimal into a fraction. Yeah? And in tomorrow's class, you guys will remind me. We will learn addition of fractions, subtraction of fractions, multiplication of fractions and division of fractions. So basically operation with fractions is what we are going to learn tomorrow. Okay? If some of you already know, wonderful. If you don't know, that is even better. Because that is when I will teach. Yeah? Okay. Alright. That brings us to the end of the class. Any questions before we say bye for today? Yes, Aditi.
Are we going to stick thing tomorrow?
Sorry, beta. Say it again.
Are we going to stick thing tomorrow?